And on the auspicious disappearance of Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur, we have started this column work. This is the most sacred deity room. After June 12, and the workers did not come here for about 40 days. Too high structure, and any article use of Prabhupada, if we can get, we can make a nice samadhi of Prabhupada. There is no temple in South India, at least in Tamil Nadu like this. A temple with a courtyard in the center. I want to make a Vrindavan Parikram by depicting Radha Kund and Sham Kund and Govardhan. All is designed for about 300 people. And then we are planting all the vegetables required for Krishna. By Janmashtami, you will be able to see the whole area is covered in concrete. My kind request to all the donors is actually, you helped all the way until now. Please help this stage as well. And we need to raise about 40 lakhs by then. Welcome to Pudhuvai Vrindavan main temple.
Hare Krishna, please accept my humble obeisances, all glories to Srila Prabhupada. So welcome to the video. So this video is an interview between His Grace Sham Prabhu and His Grace Prahlad Prabhu. Prahlad Prabhu explains what happened from January till now in this project this year. So what's so special about this project and where all your donations are being used. Very interesting video. At last, Prabhu have a short message for you, so don't miss. Watch till the end. Hare Krishna, Jai Srila Prabhupada.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Please accept some humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada.
Pranam, Jai Prabhupada.
So there's been a lot of development since the beginning of this year in our temple building project. So it is very encouraging to see a huge temple coming up for the pleasure of Srila Prabhupada and for the pleasure of all the Vaishnavas. So. Can you help us? Can you help by briefing us a little bit about what is the development that has been going on from the beginning of this year, Prabhu?
Yeah, actually 2018 we started this project, and foundation Bhumi Puja happened in 2019 Radhashtami day, and year by year we were doing the foundation and then gradually. But this year we have done so many things. It is so many visible changes, I would say. So I think better we go inside and then I will explain you what all the things we started in this year and how far we accomplished and how much we have spent in this year and what all the balance thing we are doing this year. I think better I'll show you step by step. Shall we go inside?
Yes, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna. So if you remember, last year we have did this slab. Remember that?
Yes.
We have completed. But you see, all these plastering works have been done in this year. This plastering work for the entire parking area. This is actually parking area. This is called basement floor. Basement floor parking has been done. Sometimes some devotees have. Even now they are sending every month 10,000 rupees, 5,000 rupees. Even some are sending 30,000 rupees. The smaller money they are giving, and that money we use for the plastering of this floor. And not only this floor, next floor also we have completed. We can see that. So just like when Lord Ramachandra wanted to make the bridge to Lanka, and all the monkeys, they were using small stones, and then they made a huge bridge. Similarly, because the temple construction, so much work is going on. And I don't want to this to be separately going. I don't want this to be going later. So what I thought, we can use smaller donations for this. So I requested the devotees to give small donations, and with this we are doing this plastering work. And the major donors, we are using their money for the superstructure. So we have done two things in this year: superstructure. At the same time, we are also doing on the brick work and then plastering work. So much development happened this year, and you see these are the Radha bricks. You can see the Radha brick. You can see the Radha, R-A-D-H-A, Radha. So we have ordered 1 lakh of this kind of bricks and 20,000 normal bricks, because wherever we have to put our feet, and that places we are avoiding Radha bricks. So 20,000 bricks for the areas like the staircase and where people will use their feet. So another 1 lakh bricks is mainly for the temple floor and for the compound area, and then the walls and also the deity room, and all these places we are going to use Radha bricks. So you can see all throughout the basement floor, you can see Radha blocks everywhere. You see here. and it is only 60,000 blocks, and we are yet to receive another 60,000. There is no place to keep them, and we ordered for the lift to move all the items up. I think we are expecting the lift today, and once the lift come, we'll move all the bricks up, and the new bricks can occupy this place. See, all this has been completed in the past 4 months. Then we'll go up, we'll go to that next floor, that is ground floor, and then we'll see where it really started in this year. Okay, let's go up. Hare Krishna. As you know, this is the existing temple floor, and this is actually these three floors are the first floors of ISKM Pondicherry. So this is a present temple hall. See, this is what we have started this year.
Prabhu, if I recall, this place was completely open to the sky, right, in the beginning of this year.
Yes, you remember that?
Yeah.
Actually, we have completed only this slab in last year. And on the auspicious disappearance day of Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur, we have started this column work. So we made the shoe mark, and then we raised all the columns, and the column work started on auspicious disappearance day of disappearance day of Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur. Then after that, gradually, after we complete the column on 6th of February, and we have made this slab. The whole slab we made on 6th of February, and that work alone costed about close to 30 lakhs, and that is without the steel, because when we make this slab, that time only we ordered the steel for this slab also. So without steel, we spent about 30 lakh rupees in the month of February 6. And remember that on the 3rd February, and we got a huge amount of steel to our temple.
Yes, Prabhu. I saw some 2 lorries in the front.
Yeah, remember how much ton it is? How much ton you remember? It's about 60 tons of steel have arrived, and that alone is actually about 50 lakh rupees. And that was donated by His Grace Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu and Balram Kripa Prabhu. They have donated. So that is 60 lakh rupees that steel has arrived. That is actually for the main temple floor ceiling. So this floor superstructure is completed in the month of March. Started on February 6, and then February 6 we have completed the superstructure for this floor. And you will be wondering, what is this area? Yes? I think we'll see this later. We'll finish superstructure. Anyway, we'll come down to the temple floor, and that time we will see what is this floor.
Sure.
Okay, now shall we go to the next floor, which is the main temple floor?
Yes, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna. Come. Now we are going to which floor? And that is technically called as first floor. This is a guest room, right? And this is your ashram.
Yes.
And once the temple is completed, that will become the office area. That will become my office, and this will become accounts office. This whole area will become, like office area. And this will become a storeroom for the Pujari. So welcome to Pudhuvai Vrindavanam main temple. If you remember, on the ground floor, we started the columns on the which day?
Started the columns on
The disappearance day of Bhakti Siddhanta, and these columns are started on the appearance day of Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur. That was on February 29th. We started these columns, and Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur mercy, because it is also his 150th appearance here. Of course, we wanted to offer this temple to him in this year, but due to our position, we could not do this. So these column works and superstructure we started on February 29. So we raised until this level, right? Gaura Purnima day we made the kitchen slab for the temple, and this is going to be the 22.5 feet wall. And we need to have a strong beam in between to hold the weight of the blocks, bricks. So we have made a tie beam here, and all these we did on the month of, we started on the Gaura Purnima day. Actually, this balcony area, I was not planning to do, and we did not do part of the slab. And later I understood that this is very, very important for the safety wise, because without this the workers were struggling too much. So then we extended this balcony, and this was happened this year. We started this on 17th of April. We started this balcony area. So this is how this whole thing started, and we finished this area. And in fact, this is the most sacred deity room. So this is actually the deity room, and the center will be, who will be in the center of the deity room? Radha Gopinath ji will be there, and then here we have Gaurnitai, and then Jagannath, Baladev, Subhadra will be there. And this area, from that column until this beam, it is actually the deity room. And this is going to be the Parikrama Marg. So devotees will take this door, they will take a door here, and then they will do Parikrama of the deities. Are you able to recollect what is this model? Have you seen this somewhere? This style of architecture?
This looks quite similar to ISKCON Vrindavan, Prabhu.
Actually, yeah, there is a first temple of Srila Prabhupada. Not first temple of Prabhupada, it's the main temple of Prabhupada that Prabhupada has made in Vrindavan. And to be frank, there is no temple in South India like this, at least in Tamil Nadu like this. A temple with a courtyard in the center.
It's very unique.
And our temple also, we are going to make a pure Rajasthani style. And Rajasthani style, of course, it's called Vrindavan. They have made all the paintings, but we are going to make all murals. We are going to put all the fiber murals of different leelas of Krishna around. So this is going to be the courtyard, and it will be open to sky.
It's like in ISKCON Vrindavan.
Yes, like Vrindavan, and we can from that place, from the courtyard, you'll be able to take darshan of the Shikhar, right? And also when it rains, rainwater can come inside, and the sun also can come inside. So this is going to be very different, So of course we'll have some glass, we'll cover it off, when we need we can close it. And now we will see how the people enters the temple hall. Yes?
Yes.
We'll go further. See the main road there. From the road, this is the two trees. The two trees will be removed from there. We don't want to kill them. They'll be replanted somewhere. Using the latest technology, we want to uproot both the trees, and then we'll plant it behind the temple. And from that place, we'll have a ramp. We'll have a ramp to this area. So people don't need to take the staircase, what we see here, and they will take the ramp and they will come directly to this temple. And it is going to be only 24 steps. And even though we are in the technically second floor, and people will take only 24 steps, which is easier for old people. And you see, and here this is going to be a lift area. There will be a lift here, and old people can take the lift and come to the temple. And people will come inside, and then will come this side, and then they will take that path, and then they will go inside. Of course, they can walk through this way also. They can walk through this way. They can take darshan. Then after that, they don't exit here. They exit down. Because below we have the museum. So because Prabhupada wanted our temple to be like universities. So that's why people who come to the temple, they should know who is Krishna, who is Srila Prabhupada, what is Bhagavad Gita. So people, when they go down directly from here, they will go to that museum, and then they will learn about what is birth, what is death, and the teachings of Bhagavad Gita. So that is the whole purpose. So that is a museum. We'll go there because we want the people to have darshan and go to the museum and go to our stalls and get the books and then take the prasadam, and then they go home. So that's how we designed it. Main temple is having 2 levels of ceiling. That one is 22.5 feet, and that is above the deities. And then another one is 20 feet, where we are standing. You see, 20 feet high, very tall, very tall structure. Even the workers, many workers, they don't want to come here to work. they said, oh, Hare Krishna temple, I don't want to come. It's too high, 20 feet high, and that is going to be even more higher. It's 22.5 feet high. And that's why, after June 12, and the workers did not come here for about 40 days. I'm calling them every day, please come, please come. They don't want to come, they say, I'm coming. Because they are very scared to work here, because too high structure, and anyway, serving Krishna is not easy, So, so they have to do their homework for that. They have to get more piety to come enter the place. This area is not part of the temple, but this will become your area, ashram. And whole area will become ashram, and we are having a 2-story ashram, 2 floors ashram area, and we are targeting to have at least 30-40 brahmacharis. We have done with 5, and we have 20 more to go.
We really want more
Okay. So more brahmacharis are welcome here, and you have 2 floors of ashram for you. And this is actually the deity store area. So I told before, this is a staircase connecting from here. Pujari will take the staircase and come to this area, and this area is going to be the deity kitchen. It's quite big because we cook only for the deities here, for the Raj Bhog. We have devotee kitchen at the basement floor. It's only going to for the deity kitchen. And as I told, this was done on Gaura Purnima day. Yes. And after that, whole area, all this area is for actually deity store. On the both the sides, we will have a cabinets. We'll have a cabinets. The pujari can come, and then they can pick up the ornaments and dresses for the deities. Careful. Ornament dresses for the deities. So this whole area is actually deity storeroom. There will also be one special big room for keeping the bigger items. Okay. Otherwise, until here, all these actually a storeroom, deity room. Because we have 3 deities: Radha Krishna, Jagannath, Baladev, Subhadra, and Gauranatai. There are so many things to keep. You have to keep their dress, you have to keep the ornaments, you have to keep their, we need to have a fridge, we need a washing machine, and so many things are required. And this whole area is actually kitchen and the store.
Building is absolutely marvelous, Prabhu. Even though it is in the superstructure stage, but still it looks really huge and it looks very grand. Really a feast for the eyes of the people of Pondicherry. So, also Prabhu, I wanted to ask, so how much has been spent so far for all this work?
See, so far we have spent close to 3.5 crores. From the beginning, but it is remarkable to say in this year alone we spent about 1.3 crores. Actually, it's a big money. 1.3 crores we have spent so far, and this year is not done yet. It's only July.
Yes, Prabhu, it's just July and so much has been done already.
Yeah, we have so many things to do. 6 more months to go, and the major work is actually this slab. This is going to be the 22.5 feet high slab, and this will start from there and then it will go all the way to ashram area. It's going to be a huge area with both side balcony as well, and this alone we need about 40 lakhs. And since this year expense is too much, and we spent about 1.3 crores, and I got exhausted with all the donors. Okay, all the regular donors, they have already given help so much, and I don't know, I'm just praying to the feet of Lord Nityananda, because this is humanly impossible, And see, the work is started, now I think just now the workers left today. They came in the morning, now they are removing all the supports, because that area is complete. They are removing all the support, and that support they will shift it here. So officially we started this area, and we are expecting to complete this slab by Janmashtami. By Janmashtami, you will be able to see the whole area is covered and concreted. And we need to raise about 40 lakhs by then.
But may I ask, Prabhu, what is the reason that this slab particularly costs much more than the first phase?
That phase that costs only 15 lakh rupees, and because a smaller area, and it's open to sky at the center, and it is only like that shape. It's open shape, open square shape. So that's why it is cheaper. But this area is concerned, it is going to be big area, and also especially exactly the place where you are standing here. And this has to hold the weight of 3 shikar and 51 feet, 31 feet, 31 feet. And we have a very strong base. We have a thick slab that can hold the weight of the whole Viman. So that's why this area is actually very expensive. And also we are covering until the ashram area. It's big area, definitely big area, more money, centering job, and then the concrete work, and then the steel fabrication and electrical work, and so much is there. After people taking darshan in the temple, they will take the step and go to museum. Okay, let's go to the museum. Come, we'll take the same steps. You see, this slab is purposely made low ceiling. Yeah, be lotus feet of the Lord, We'll engrave lotus feet of the Lord, and after taking darshan, they will touch the lotus feet and then they'll come down. So this is the museum area. So people will take the steps and come down, and then they will go to the museum. This whole area is actually a museum. And this is our Mestri, this is Velu Mestri. Okay. So he is the one, helping to make this temple, as you know. See, the work is going very vigorously. Actually, if you remember, these blocks arrived. Do you know when the blocks arrived?
As far as I remember, these blocks arrived on
June 17th. 17th of June, all these blocks arrived. And once, you see, now it is only 20th of June. It's only 1 month. Within 1 month, we have laid these stones, and then the plastering work also going on. See, like very vigorously plastering work going on. I think they'll finish these 3 walls today. And we are expecting to complete this whole floor by end of this month. By July, we'll be completing the parking area and also this museum and the hall area. And this is going to be a museum that explains people about who is Krishna and what is body, what is soul, and the Vigyan, the science of Godhead. And this whole area dedicated for this. And this is a way in and out as well. People enter this way, and then they will walk this way, and then they will, learn so many things, and then exit here. Once you exit is this area, and there is no way here, and this will be a wall all the way, and this whole area is actually a bazaar. So people will come out, and then they will they will check out our book stalls, and then prasadam stalls, and then the souvenirs, and then they will take their gift and go home. So this whole area is actually a hall, and there will be an exit here. There will be a steps to out. This is how they take the step. This is how they go outside through this step. And by Prabhupada's mercy, if we get the nearby land, we want to make a beautiful monument for Srila Prabhupada. Actually, my desire is to make one samadhi for Prabhupada. Like if you remember in Vrindavan, there is one Dant Samadhi of Gadadhar Pandit. And similarly, if Prabhupada's mercy, if we can get any one article of Srila Prabhupada, maybe his kurta, or maybe his hair, or maybe his Brahmin thread, whatever, any article used by Prabhupada, if we can get, we can make a nice samadhi of Prabhupada. And around that, I want to make in a round shape. And around that, we have depicting the pastimes of Srila Prabhupada. And then all other area, we want to make a Vrindavan Parikram by depicting Radha Kund and Sham Kund and Govardhan. Yeah, we want to have a different leelas of different aspects of Vrindavan.
That is quite literally bringing Vrindavan to Pondicherry.
Yeah, that's why our project is called as Pudhuvai Vrindavanam. Pudhuvai means the short form of Pondicherry, and Vrindavan. So it is actually a Pondicherry Vrindavan. And we do have a goshala. And one more thing we started this year is our garden. right? Within 1 month before, under the leadership of His Grace Pradyumna Prabhu, we started a goshala, garden work, and then we are planting all the vegetables required for Krishna, like bendi, and then lady's finger, and then brinjal, and then the chilies, and so there are so many vegetables, and the leaves, green leaves, and curry leaves, and lemons, and so many things under planting in our garden, so that we can just take for Krishna.
As Prabhupada says, self-sustenance, right?
Yeah, self-sustenance as much as possible in this small place. Okay, so now, I mean, this is actually a walkway that's connected to the hall. Because that hall area, we have made in two purposes. One is actually for our Samskar hall. That is actually, we need for our drama and Bharatanatyam. And another thing, we also want to make some revenue for running the temple. So other days when we don't need, we want to rent out. So that place, what I told you, that I'll explain later, that is actually a multi-purpose hall. And we will go and see that. So this wide pathway for people to walk, because in the festival day, we may need to display so many souvenir items, and then many stall like Pani Puri stall, and then many stalls required, no? Yes. Like all the book stall, and then like maybe we want to demonstrate our Go products, Gomata products, and so many stalls required. So that's why we made it very big, so that you can have a stall one side, and then like people can comfortably walk. There will be a very nice door here, and this is the emergency exit for the museum. It's only for us, for emergency. And this is actually quite big size, Sanskar hall. And this is the stage. This is the stage, and where all our cultural programs and bhajans and kirtans and dramas and of Goloka players, so all happens here. And you see, this is a big hall here, and people also can use this for renting out for their marriages. Marriages means, they need 2 rooms, one for brides and one for bridegroom, So we have 2 rooms here. You can see inside, you can go and see inside. And this is a room. And then inside, there is actually a toilet area. The room under it's a toilet. There's a toilet here, and this is actually one room, and similar room is that side as well, with the storeroom. So this is our main hall, and our present temple, that will become another hall. So we have 2 halls, and for our purpose and also for rental. This is actually big hall, that is small hall.
So I want to ask Prabhu, so how many people can this hall hold?
Yeah, this hall is designed for about 300 people. 300 people can sit here, and that small hall is designed for 150 people. So and these 2 rooms will be completely air conditioned. Air conditioned, it will have very aesthetic look, and people can comfortably they can conduct their programs. So this can bring some revenue to the temple. So we can use it for our prasadam distribution program and various activities. The major work is actually this slab. This is going to be the 22.5 feet high slab, and this will start from there, and then it will go all the way to ashram area. So my kind request to all the donors is that, because if we don't complete this, we won't be able to open the temple at least next year, and this is a milestone, and we cannot stop it, because like once we start this construction, we cannot stop. My kind request to all the donors is actually, you helped all the way until now, please help this stage as well. Kindly donate whatever you can for the pleasure of Shri Shri Radha Gopinath. Once this is done, the superstructure work is done. Then after that, only the the bricks works and all that is manageable. But this superstructure, that is going to be the most crucial thing. You helped all the way until the past 5 years. We request you to help another 1-2 months. Please kindly shower your more donations, and then so that we can complete this area. Okay, you also pray Lord Nityananda and Gauranitai, so that we can make a beautiful ISKM temple for the pleasure of